currently 3:30 a.m. and we're going to check out what it's like to bike around in Japan at this time. When I was just setting up the lighting cameras, I just got bit by like 3 mosquitoes, 2 on my leg, 1 on my ankle, I think 1 on my right cheek also, but it is what it is. Gotta say, it's very peaceful right now, no one's out, it's very quiet, and it's not too hot. I think it's supposed to go up to 38 degrees right now, and right now it feels like 27, 28, something like that. But yeah, on Google Maps it says it's going to take me around half an hour to get to my destination, but I don't believe it. I think it's going to take me closer to an hour, but we'll see. I brought the GoPro with me, but the GoPro doesn't seem to be that good under low light settings, so I don't know how much of the footage is going to be usable. So I don't know if you could hear right now, it's karaoke at 4 a.m. I'm going to assume these are people who haven't went to bed yet, not like me who woke up at like 1:40 a.m. Oh, here comes a person. I'm going to shut off the camera. And you might be wondering why I'm taking this small road. It's because when I went to this route last time I was here, it took me like 2 times longer than it said on Google Maps because of all the red lights, and I don't want to deal with that. I'm taking these small roads, and who knows, the distance might be a bit longer, but at least I'm avoiding all the red lights because, stop and go, it's like being in traffic. Not gonna lie though, this bike is a total game changer because, man, if I had to walk up to here, who knows how long it would have taken, but with the bike, it's like, man, I'm already here, So yeah, basically I'm gonna be going to the river that separates where I live from Osaka, the 2nd largest city, maybe the 3rd, I'm not too sure. I'll say the 2nd largest city in Japan. And when you go there in the morning, the sun rises at around 5:20 a.m. these days. So you could see the sunrise, and it's actually quite beautiful, Mother Nature, if you know what I mean. So we're headed there today on this 3:30 a.m. bike ride. Might try to pick up something to eat though for the video, to spice it up a bit. I'm going to stay on the left side of the road because when I checked the map, there's one area once you approach Osaka that if you're on the right side, you have to go underground, and I don't want to start pushing my bike up and down like stairs and all that. So, well, they might have an elevator, I'm not too sure, but I don't want to start messing with underground at 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. And yeah, I'm just gonna go overground where I can. I'm gonna stay on this side of the road. I don't know if it's less scenic, more scenic. Oh, there's a noodle shop though on the other side of this road that I might go to, so I might have to cross, but we'll see. I walked around to like 5 stores the other day to look for a good bike, but the cheapest one I found was like $180. But then my grandma remembered that she gave an old bike to my uncle who pulled it out of storage, and then I had to spend like $25, $26 to get it repaired, and the guy gave me a new bell. He greased the tires, so this bike is actually really smooth at the moment. Man, I haven't been to this part of town though. I always take the main roads, but I wanted to avoid the red lights, so yeah, now I'm in an unknown area of town. Well, I know the general area I'm in, but I haven't been on these roads yet. And yeah, I can't talk too loud because this is a rather residential area, as you could see, like lots of residences, right? It's actually surprising because where I'm from in North America, it's more suburban, right? So you don't see a high density of housing like this. There's probably thousands, tens of thousands of people who live here. And yeah, where I'm at in North America, my parents' place, it's all, well, there's a couple of apartments, but it's mostly single family units, Yeah, we should be coming to a big road soon. I thought it would be here, but it seems like we're at a roadblock. Not too sure. It's probably on the left side right here. We're gonna have to take a look about that. Oh, a bike. But yeah, I just wonder what happened to the bike I originally had. I actually had 2 bikes stolen from me. I had an orange one, and that disappeared. It was from my aunt. And then, oh, is this the big road? Yeah, it seems like we're at the big road is at the end right here. Yeah, so as you can see on the sign right here, it says Osaka, so that's where we're headed to. Yeah, it's just a bit harder to film now because there's more people, motorbikes, more cars, more regular bikes. You could see around me, right? It's like we're approaching a more urbanized area. It's not residential anymore. Well, I guess residential means urban, but still. I'm getting pretty lucky with the green lights actually, because last time I did this route, it was like stop and go, like I said last time. I might get there in not that long. Also, the light on my bike is busted now. I used to be able to pedal and then it would generate electricity or whatever to light up the bulb, but oh look, man. This is the greatest udon shop ever. If ever you're in Japan, try it out. Not an ad. But yeah, to go back to the story about my light, since my light is busted, I've been using my live streaming, like the light I bought for live streaming, a little LED, so at least it doesn't make too much noise compared to the one that's on the bike, So Hey, it is what it is. 29 degrees. And it's wild because even at 29 degrees, it feels really cool right now. Like, I'm not going to say it's cold, but it's like really nice. It's around 4:30 a.m. and I originally had my alarm set at this time, but I woke up at 1:40, like between that time, I'm not too sure. And I was like, am I going to go back to sleep? But I felt like it was going to be too in between. And when I'd wake up at 4:30, I'd be too tired. So I'm just going with it today, folks. Yeah, starting to see a lot of newspaper delivery people start up their day. Man, it's an early time to start working at, 4:30, something like that. And starting to also see a lot of middle-aged guys, not a lot, just a couple actually, coming out of taxis. And I guess they were out drinking, but it's weird because it's a Thursday. Oh wait, I can't cross here. Oh, I could cross here. It's just weird because it's a Thursday, so I don't know if they have work to this morning or what, but imagine coming home at 4:30 and you have to wake up in an hour and a half just to go back to the office. Man, I don't want to have a life like that, Seems like a couple of the places where people go out to drink, the people are still shutting down the kitchen for the night, and man, it's a long day, honestly. It's a long day. Yeah, so we're coming up to a river right now, and we're going not the river that I want to be at. Still quite nice. Looks like 7-Eleven is open. You might have to pick up something to eat or drink there. I'm starting to sweat a bit, and I haven't really drank anything this morning either. And I don't want to get dehydrated on the bike because I don't have cellular connection in case of an emergency, if you know what I mean. Anyways, as you can see beside me, it seems like the sun is rising soon, so I have to get to my spot, my position where I want to really see a nice sunrise. Here, it might not be that bad, but still, there's a better spot that I want to show everyone. And yeah, you can see this is the nice river, and it's starting to get a bit bright. I don't have that much time left. I think I have 20-30 minutes, something like that. I'm not too sure when the sun is going to rise. Google Maps did say something around 5:20, 5:15, not too sure, but I made it all the way out here, so I don't want to miss it. I have to get my camera ready and all that. So anyways, let's get going. But before we go, this is the bike in question today, folks. So I have the little LED light here because the little regular light I had here doesn't seem to be working anymore. Usually when you... Oh wow, that's wild. It may be hard to see, but there's like splashing in the water. I don't know if... Could you hear it? It's a bit hard to see, eh? But you could hear like splash, splash, splash. I guess there's fish. It's almost breakfast for them because again, it's getting bright. It's almost the morning. The camera's making it look like a bit brighter than it actually is, though, to be fair. But like I was saying, usually when you put this up and you pedal, it puts this light on automatically. But since it's not working, gotta go with the YouTube live LED light. Anyways, I'm gonna start biking a bit more before it gets too late. So we've officially entered Osaka right now, and surprisingly, when you approach it by bike, it's kind of residential. Like you could see around me right now. Like it doesn't really feel like that huge. Like of course around the train station it's huge, right? And there's like multiple floors and multiple downstairs floors, I don't know how many floors deep it goes at the train station. But you could see right here, it's like suburban almost. Around me, you don't see any high rises. This is a pretty tall building though, but it's not a high rise by any means. You have a little convenience store, then like a little park. Might do some chin-ups after. I don't know, it's hard to see, but see a little park. And yeah, it's actually crazy. Like for the longest time, I was just used to traveling around Japan in the train, We don't have a car over here. And now that I started biking, you get to see different angles of the city, different areas of the city. I recommend this a lot, actually. We're not going to stop, but it's another river, very beautiful. I think there's still another river going to pass, and then it's going to be the river I want to go to that separates Hyogo Prefecture from Osaka. And again, it's starting to get bright, so I want to make it before sunrise so I can get the footage that I want to get. Or else this whole trip is going to be for nothing. Just got to be careful down the hill because it's going pretty fast right now. The breeze feels nice though. But yeah, you could see you're starting to see more condos, more apartments, a bicycle shop. But yeah, you're starting to see more of all that stuff. And here comes a red light. Perfect. This is a supermarket right here called Life. And I think a lot of people when they go to Japan, they don't really go to the supermarket, right? They eat out, might go to 7-Eleven, might go to Lawson Family Mart, something like that. But if you ever see a Life, try the bread in the bakery where they bake the bread in stores. It's really good, no joke. Like the melon bread, S-tier situation. This is the underground area. I can't really point at it right now because I have to hold the bike, but this is the underground area I was talking about. If we were on this side of the road where Mercedes-Benz is, I would have had to go down here to go up to the other side. See, this is like more exits, but based on Google Maps that I think I could just go straight here. And then, oh wait, it doesn't even look like that though. How am I going to get to the other side? Based on Google Maps that it says I could just cross here, but it doesn't really look like that kind of situation either, you know? Anyways, I'm going to find a light and cross. Like, oh, here we go, a light. Here we go, here's the light. So I can avoid that whole underground, the stairs and all that here. It's green also, lucky me. So I'm just going to cross here. Yeah, we're starting to see more bikes, so I can't talk as much, but yeah, easy work, easy work. So yeah, I was able to avoid the whole underground situation. Looks like we're coming up to a hill and it's getting really bright, so I'm gonna have to hurry up and get to my spot. So yeah, I'm gonna start pedaling. Yeah, it's starting to get really nice. The sun's gonna come out, I think I have max 10 minutes, something like that. And we're coming up to a red light, that's unlucky. Oh man, it's a race against time now, folks. I'm getting really lucky with the red lights. It's a green one here, thankfully, but I think I still have 10 to 15 minutes, and I don't know. Start to see the sky's getting real nice and pink, so I think the sun is going to come out in the next, 10 to 15 minutes. I might not make it. Okay, this is not good. I had to do a huge detour right now because the road didn't let me go straight, but we seem to be back on track if I cross here. Man, the air feels so fresh right now, even though we're in the city. It must be because it's the morning. It's not culture shock or anything like that, but it's just weird seeing like so many buildings close to each other, because you know where I'm from in North America, like I said, it's really suburban single unit homes. I'm getting lost because I see a big building down there and that seems to be the center of the city, but I'm going in this direction. It's been a while that I've done this, like a couple of years, so yeah, I might have screwed up. Okay, so we're not at where I wanted to be, but it's okay. I think we'll be able to get a nice sunrise shot from here. There's a bridge way in the distance over there. I think that's the bridge I wanted to go to. Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to make it because it's currently 5:11 and I think the sun rises in 10 minutes. Maybe I can make it, but no, I'm not going to risk it, you know. And it's pretty interesting because behind me right here where you see all the buildings, that's Osaka. And then behind me right here, where it's like all residential, I guess a few of these are office buildings, I'm not sure. From what I understand, it's Osaka also. So it's just like, I don't know, it's just interesting when you cross the river, endless all the way down there, tall buildings. Then you have a couple all the way down there. But I think Osaka, it's not very like wide, it's more like deep. The wider buildings go more that way, if you know what I mean. We're gonna walk around here, and maybe I already missed the sunrise, I'm not sure, because it is pretty bright, but we're going to walk around here a bit, and if there's no action, I'm going to head home, I think, because my grandma's going to wake up and I don't want her to worry too much. Yeah, there's people out and about over here at 5:11 a.m. Just off the top of my head, well, not off the top of my head, but in front of me I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's wild. There's 14, 15, 16. Man, that's wild. It's 5:13 a.m. If I lived around here, I'd be waking up and running right here. Man, if I lived right here, I'd be running right here every morning. You might be able to see right here, it's like a double building, right? And I originally biked here around 2 years ago. Oh, there's some kind of activity going on here. But I originally biked here 2 years ago because I wanted to use the chin-up bars to still see if I had the muscle up. I haven't practiced it in over a year. I just wanted to see, hey, am I still able to do the muscle up? So I biked all the way to those double buildings right there. And I had to chicken wing it, you know, I wasn't able to do a proper muscle up. I'm surprised I think there's like kids out or something, I don't know, it's like young people out, and hey, I don't know, I think I missed the sunrise. I don't know, I'm not going to count anything out yet, but it is bright, folks, it is bright. Might be hard to see, but right here, you see a bunch of mountains. And that's what's interesting about Japan, I find. No matter where you go, I always feel like you see mountains in the distance, like right over way down there. Those are pretty tall ones. It's hard to see on camera. It looks very close to the clouds if you ask me, but yeah, it is what it is. Even here though, like, I just wonder, like, how many thousands of people live in these complexes? It's actually crazy to think about, like, man, people live here, you know? I guess I should walk to this bridge just to confirm if this is where I wanted to go to originally, but I think it is right here. in the distance. That's the original bridge I went to. But does it make sense? I think it does, because I did a weird approach last time when I went to the double buildings. I went from there all the way to there. It was a long bike ride actually at the time, because I got here surprisingly fast. Well, not really. It still took me an hour and some minutes, even though Google Maps said, oh yeah, it's only going to take you like less than that, half of that time. But hey, we do what we need to do, right? But yeah, you could see the sky's getting pink, but I don't see the sun in the sky yet. I'm able to look straight up into the sky and not burn my retinas, so we may still have a chance. But again, if I'm not mistaken, the spot that I wanted to go to was all the way down there, because here you still have like the trees, you have this bridge, you have that tower, you have a lot of stuff obstructing your view. But when you're there, like, just from what I remember, right folks, from what I remember, it was just water and a few buildings, you know, so it was like very nice. I don't think we're going to go down here today, but this is Osaka also, from what I understand. It's just interesting because right now this looks like population 20,000, and then you just turn it around and then you have like this large metropole, this city. It's like, to me, I don't know, I find that interesting. This would have been a nice spot to bike, but I don't think we're allowed. They make it so when you want to climb up here, there's stairs, and even when there's a slope, it's gated and it says don't use this route. So I think we're not supposed to bike, because even around me right now, no one is on the bicycle. Oh, there's a train there also. Now I'm confused. The train going in that direction down there, but there's also a train passing on the bridge down there. Yeah, I'm gonna wait it out for a few more minutes, but if I don't see the sunrise, I think I'm gonna head back. Not gonna lie though, the clouds are very nice. I don't know if this is really coming through on the camera right now. This is a nice phone camera though, so it must be a bit of pink, a bit of mauve, a bit of purple, a bit of blue. Very, very nice. But yeah, like, really, oh, here we go. Here, this is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to show you guys in the distance right here. Here, right there, coming up in the distance right here, folks. I'm going to set up my camera. Okay, so this kind of seems like a fail. On camera it's very small, in person it's actually pretty large, the sun, but it seems to be a bit cloudy, so half of it's hidden, so that's unfortunate. I think we're going to have to come back. I'm going to approach it a bit more. I'm going to walk to this bridge at least to see if this is where I wanted to go originally, and yeah, we might have to come back for a future video. Yeah, unfortunately there's a huge cloud blocking the view. See, we could still see it right here around, but unfortunately this is a fail, folks. Anyways, that's YouTube. If this was TV, they might have a crew come back here the day after to make it look like that I was able to see the sun, but no, this is reality, and I wasn't able to really see it today because of the clouds. This is interesting though. They seem to have opened some kind of campground situation. You could see people with their tents on the right side here, and hey, this might be quite the experience, waking up and having the huge city in the back like that. Anyways, I didn't know they made something like this. I'm gonna have to tell my dad. I don't think he knows about this also, because hey, this is, I don't like, not something I would do personally, because I live rather close by. And oh, here we see in the distance, not a sponsor, like I said before, Life. Right here you see the orange clover right there in the middle, the orange clover. This is where the in-store baked bread is, in an S-tier situation. I'm not feeling good about this though. I don't really see a bike. Okay, that's not funny. Where's the bike? Wrong spot. You're gonna go to the next staircase and see. We'll have an update in just a bit. It should be right down here, folks. Right down here. Not gonna lie though, I'm starting to feel a mix of sleepy and tired, so we're gonna have to eat something, get in those calories, and bike home now. And we're heading home.